Have you ever wondered who's one of the richest people in the world? Well, you might have heard of Elon Musk, who's swimming in riches from his various business ventures. But let's be real, not everyone can be an Elon Musk. Now, let's dive into a question that's been on our minds. Why is entrepreneurship so alluring? Getting rich might seem like the obvious answer, but is it really that easy? While it might seem like the golden ticket, there are moments when taking that business leap can actually lead you deeper into trouble. Stay tuned because we're about to reveal the reality of having a business. And if you want to learn more, remember to like this video and subscribe for more insights. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. Many businesses don't make it. Turning a business idea into a successful reality is a challenge that can be compared to climbing a steep mountain. It's not just about having a clever idea. It's like solving a puzzle with many pieces. Imagine this. Out of every 10 new businesses that start, statistics show that about 9 of them don't manage to stay in the game for long. This might sound surprising, but it's a reality. Having a great idea is like opening the door to a grand adventure, but it's just the first step. It's like getting a ticket to a roller coaster, but you still need to take the ride, and the ride is not easy. When you set out on your journey, you need more than an amazing idea. You also need to get the timing just right. It's like being a chef. If you put the ingredients in the oven too soon or too late, your dish won't turn out as expected. Similarly, launching your business at the right time can make a huge difference. But even if you have perfect timing and a fantastic idea, there's still more to do. You need to execute your plan flawlessly, like a musician playing a complex tune without any mistakes. Plus, you have to be ready to change things as time goes on, just like a painter adjusting their artwork until it looks just right. All of this is to say that it's not easy to make a business work, even if you're super confident in yourself and your idea. Remember that many businesses don't make it to the finish line. So, even if you're excited to start your business journey, be prepared for the possibility that you might face obstacles and challenges along the way. Number 2, running a business costs a lot. Imagine you're planning a big party. You'd need to consider everything from food and decorations to music and seating. Now, think of running a business in a similar way. It's not just about making money, it's also about spending money on various things to keep your business running smoothly. When you run a business, you're like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring that all the instruments play together harmoniously. While your main goal might be to make a profit, there are many behind-the-scenes costs that you might not initially think about. It's like when you buy ingredients for a recipe. There's not just the main ingredient, but also spices, oils, and other items that add up. In business, you have to consider costs like paying your employees, renting a space for your business, buying necessary equipment, and even paying taxes and insurance. It's easy to overlook these hidden expenses, just like you might forget about the small costs that add up when you plan a trip. But just like you budget for a vacation, you also need to budget for your business. Even if your business is making money, you still need to make sure you have enough to cover all these costs. It's like managing your household budget. You have to balance what's coming in with what's going out. So, when you're thinking about starting a business, remember that it's not just about counting how much money you'll make. It's also about understanding and managing all the costs that come along with it. Number 3, the unpredictable nature of business. When it comes to making decisions and planning your business journey, there's an important fact you can't ignore. There are always things you can't see coming. Even if you're really careful in your choices and plans, there are hidden factors that can completely change how your business turns out. Sometimes, a new competitor can suddenly appear out of nowhere and become a big challenge. Or new technology might come along and change the way people look at your product. Also, the money your business makes can suddenly shoot up or disappear almost overnight. It's really hard to predict exactly how the market will change, and if you're not prepared for these uncertainties, they can seriously hurt your business when they happen. liking what you're learning? Show some love with a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop. Now, let's dive back into why starting a business might not be your best bet for getting rich. Number 4, more than just making money. Here's an important lesson that might get lost in the excitement of being an entrepreneur. Just making a lot of money from your business isn't enough to stay rich. It's not just about how much money your business brings in. You also need to know how to manage your personal finances. Imagine your business is doing really well, and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. That's great, but if you spend all that money on little things and make bad choices with your investments, you might end up with nothing eventually. No matter how much money your business makes, staying wealthy requires you to be smart about your spending, make good investments, and to take responsibility for your finances. Number 5, quick success stories are rare. We all love stories of people who achieve amazing things in a short time. It's like hearing about someone finding a treasure chest full of gold just by chance. But here's the thing, these stories are like rare shooting stars. They're dazzling and captivating, but they don't happen often. In the world of business, these stories of instant success are quite rare, like finding a unicorn in a forest. Most of the time, reaching a high level of success takes a lot of time and effort, just like building a tall and sturdy tower brick by brick. Think about it like this, if you wanted to become a professional athlete, you wouldn't wake up one morning as a champion. You'd have to train, learn, and work really hard for years. Similarly, entrepreneurs who achieve greatness usually do so after facing failures and learning from their mistakes. It's like a gardener who patiently tends to their plants, watering them regularly and giving them time to grow into beautiful flowers. So, when you hear stories of people becoming rich and famous overnight, remember that these stories are like extraordinary events. Real success usually comes after a lot of dedication and persistence. Don't be discouraged if you don't see instant results. Instead, focus on putting in the effort and staying committed to your journey. Number 6, wealth from different sources. Here's another important thing to understand about money. Most rich people didn't get all their money from just one place. Even if entrepreneurs make a lot of money from their businesses, they usually have different ways they earn money. After making a good amount of money, many entrepreneurs put some of it into things like stocks and bonds, real estate, or even other new businesses. This way, they are not depending only on one business to keep them rich. It's like having several streams of income that add up to a lot. So, if you want to be financially successful, think about different ways you can make money, not just one. So there you have it, my fellow seekers of wealth. Remember, while entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have reached the pinnacle of affluence through business, it's crucial to recognize that this path isn't the only way to achieve your dreams of riches. Now, before we say goodbye, we're curious. Has your view changed? Is starting a business still the surefire way to get rich? Let us know in the comments. If this made you think, show us some love by giving that like button a click. And if you're hungry for more thought-provoking content, hit subscribe and make sure you're notified. See you in the next video.